It's officially spooky season. It's so spooky and scary. I always look forward to Halloween, and then when it comes around, I always forget it exists. Do you guys do that? I'm always like, oh my god, I can't wait for Halloween. Everything's gonna be spooky, and there's so much good music and all these good movies and horror games. And I love Halloween. And then October rolls around, I'm like, oh, it's Halloween. It's Halloween. What the heck? It's because, like, I don't know. When I was younger, I feel like people got more into the Halloween spirit. Like, they decorate their houses more. But now I feel like there's only certain people that do that. We have, like, this one house in my neighborhood that always has, like, a movie set on their front freaking porch. They, like, do it for a new horror movie every year. It's like very elaborate. They've done like Alien, they've done all kinds of movies. That's like the only house that does it nowadays. We don't even put up Halloween stuff anymore. Do you guys still put up Halloween stuff? Do you still carve pumpkins and hand out candies to trick-or-treaters? Do you even get trick-or-treaters? I feel like the amount of people that trick-or-treat is also drastically lower, which is kind of a shame because I loved it when I was a kid. If I could, I would still go trick-or-treating, but when I was 16, I went trick-or-treating and some lady yelled at me for being too old. Which I feel like I was 16, like that's not even that old, but okay. She yelled at me and now I'm never going back trick-or-treating again because I'm embarrassed. Too old now, apparently. I'm too old to trick-or-treat, no candy for adults. I didn't even do it for the candy, I just did it for the experience. I'm not a big candy person. Pumpkins don't grow over here? What do you mean pumpkins don't grow over here? They can't ship you some pumpkins? Where do you live, Antarctica? Where do pumpkins not grow? Aren't pumpkins easy to grow? They don't even need like superhuman weather or anything. Oh my god, I haven't streamed in so long talking to you guys for like 5 minutes. My jaw already hurts. My jaw hurts from talking, from yapping. Oh, I gotta like work it. I gotta do my jaw exercises. Gotta speak more to people instead of just never talking to people, never going outside. But I mean, I did go outside, kind of. Vacation. Wasn't really much of a vacation, I'm gonna be honest though. Very stressful. People are scared of people. I'm scared of people. Honestly, yeah, people are the scariest thing. The reality of the world is too scary for people. Now they don't even have to go outside and get scared by scary Halloween masks and spooky contraptions in people's yards. They just see another person and they freak out. I mean, I do. I know I do. People are so scary. I wish Halloween was still had the same spark that it did when I was younger. I feel like my neighborhood was kind of popping back in the day. We had lots of trick-or-treaters in our neighborhood, and do you guys do like cool things? Decorations? Or did you do cool decorations for Halloween? We used to decorate a lot. We would put cobwebs all over our bushes, and I don't know, we had like a thing that would shake the bushes and go rawr, 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 ah. And it would always give like the 5-year-olds a heart attack. But I also, when I was a kid, I made this haunted vending machine out of like a box that something big came in. I don't know what it was. It was big enough for small me to fit in, but as an adult, I would not fit into it. And I like made it into a haunted vending machine. It was a big craft project. And then my cat pissed all over it. And every time I would go into it every year, it'd smell like piss, because I'd leave it in the basement when I wasn't using it, because, you know, you only use it once a year. And then my cat would piss on it, and then it would smell like piss. Anyway. I Halloween. Moral of the story. Do you think I should do a pumpkin carving stream, guys? Do you think I should? I haven't carved a pumpkin in a while. I could. It's kind of nasty, like having to pull out all the pumpkin's guts. Disembowel the pumpkin. Do you guys eat the pumpkin when you disembowel it? Because you can like, you take the seeds and you put them in the oven, you put some salt on them, and you get pumpkin seeds, dried pumpkin seeds, and they're actually really good. Do you guys do that? That way you're not just wasting its innards. Gotta use all of its organs, you know? I always liked the pumpkin seeds. I think I like the pumpkin seeds more than I like the candy on Halloween. What pumpkin seeds? Yummy, yummy! I love pumpkins. They're so cute. I like pumpkins. I like making cute pumpkins. I made a lot of pumpkins back in my day. No, I don't know, I haven't carved a pumpkin in so long, but I was like, what if I made everybody into a pumpkin? What if I made like a Yui pumpkin and a Perry pumpkin? But then I was like, I haven't made a pumpkin in like years. How am I going to be able to make multiple? I'm probably not even going to be able to make one very good. And I'm planning to make multiple? Nah, I couldn't make multiple. I could maybe make one or two. Can you imagine how long it would take to do multiple? Yeah, it would be really difficult. That's why I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. I was gonna be like, yeah, I'll make one for everyone. And then I realized how much work that is. So maybe we won't do it. We let ours rot and decompose in our grandpa's garden after trick-or-treat season, so it fertilized the fall crop. Yeah, we would throw the dying pumpkins into our garden, like, instead of throwing them away. Actually, honestly, they just kind of fall into our garden, because they just sat kind of above it. So, pumpkins would just fall into our garden over time. And then I remember one year, we just started growing pumpkins in our garden by accident, because the pumpkins kept falling in. And it just, I guess it just thrived somehow, and we had a little pumpkin plant for a year. Pumpkins start getting stinky after only a few days. That's not a good pumpkin. What kind of pumpkin you got? It's like an old stinky pumpkin. Stinky pumpkin. It is good fertilizer though. You know what else is good fertilizer? Poop. Anyway. So, I kind of went on a vacation. Kind of. A little bit. Oh, double alert. Fix that. Thank you, Hotto! I went to visit Perry and Toka. I did do that. I did do that. I went to visit, and I stayed with Perry, and I feel really bad because I wanted to do more stuff with her. We really only got to do stuff for like a day. We did do the nail painting stream, and that was fun. I was extremely intoxicated for that, which is part of the reason why I was even able to do it. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know what's wrong with me, but every time I go to, in public places now, I get really sick, like right after. And the airport was terrible for me. Like, I feel fine when I'm there and stuff, but then like after a day, it'll just kind of hit me like a brick, and I'll feel like I'm dying. I genuinely was so sick at Perry's house, I thought I was dying. I think I was the sickest I've ever been because I did something really stupid. I woke up in the morning and I felt like shit. I felt like poopy. And I was like, I think I'm sick. Nah, nah, nah. So we just kind of hung out. And then we were going to do a stream, right? The male painting stream. And I was like, they were like, we don't have to do it if you don't feel good. And I was like, no, let's do it. I want to do it. And we had a lot of alcohol. So I was like, I'll just drink alcohol and it'll make me feel better because that's the best medicine. Alcohol. But it made me feel way, way worse. In the moment, I felt great. But after the stream ended, literally, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes to an hour after stream ended, I was sitting on the couch, then watching Octonauts. I discovered my love for Octonauts at Perry's house, because they put it on as a joke. But I really like Octonauts, okay? It's my new favorite show, Octonauts. I was watching Octonauts on her couch, and I started feeling like the most dizzy and hot I have ever felt. Like, I felt like I was on fire, and I literally couldn't move my head without being so dizzy. I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything. I think it was a mixture of being sick and then also being intoxicated. And it just kind of went downhill from there. I couldn't move, and I was like on fire, and I was sweating, and I was getting chills, and I couldn't do anything, and they just put me in a room on a bed, and they were like, well, try to take a nap, and I was like, I can't feel my brain! I think I'm dying! I literally texted my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm dying! Help! I'm dying. It's horrible. But they were very nice. But I feel really bad because we didn't get to go and do all the stuff we wanted to do because of how sick I became. I mean, I was so dizzy, I couldn't do like anything. That's what my mom said. My mom was like, go to the emergency room! And I'm like, I never want to do that. Bro, is it just me? But like, if I'm ever sick, like, the last thing I want to do is go to the emergency room, right? Because they're just gonna make you sit in the waiting room for like an hour. And if you're already sick and dying, like, that's the worst thing ever. It's just gonna make you even more miserable. I'm like, no, I don't want to go to the ER, no thank you. Even if my brain is inflamed, I just, don't make me do it. I don't want to sit in there for an hour. I'm only gonna go if I am basically unconscious and I can't even remember sitting in the waiting room. You know? Yeah, hospitals are scary. Airports are also scary. But yeah, that was my experience with Perry and Toka. It was an experience. Nothing against them. They were very nice and they're so sweet, and I love them, and I loved hanging out with them. But I need to be, I guess, more careful about getting sick, because I also got like a similar but different illness on the way back from the airport. Like I was dizzy and stuff when I came back home, and hot and got chills and stuff. But then also I got like a cold or something where I was super sneezy and like phlegmy and gross. So I don't know, I think I just can't go on airplanes anymore. And you know, the thing is, I'm very cleanly, I'm very sanitizing. I sanitize everything. I'm the kind of person, I always wear a mask in an airport, and before I literally touch anything or eat anything, I put hand sanitizer all over my hands. I'm very like, what's it called? I want to say claustrophobic, that's not the word. Clean. I'm a clean freak. And you know, you would think that I wouldn't be a clean freak with the fact that I have roaches in my room. But like I always say, those roaches are not gross, okay? They're not gross roaches. They're very clean. Actually, the other day when I came back from my trip and I went and I smelled my roaches, one of the tanks smelled like pizza. Which I don't think is a good thing. There might be a dead roach in there, actually. Pizza is not a normal smell for roaches. They normally are supposed to smell like dirt. And maybe a little bit sweaty, because they do sweat. But they ordered pizza while you were gone. Maybe they made pizza. Why didn't they share with me? They were feeding on pizza. I told my parents not to touch my roaches. I don't think they would want to anyway. But yeah, I need to clean my roach terrariums and make sure there's nobody dead. But that's for another time. That's for another time. Did you guys get up to anything while I was gone? I've been gone for like 2 weeks. Anything happened in the last 2 weeks I should know about? Anybody die? Anyone important? I don't know, what's an important thing that happens in life, outside, in the world? Oh! I do have another story. No, no politics! No, ew, grody. There's something important coming up, you may already know it. Is it perchance Perry's birthday? Perry's birthday is coming very soon. It's like in 3 days, right? She's doing a little concert, kind of like mine. I've been trying to help her get stuff done for it. We honestly worked on a lot of concert stuff when I was at her place. Hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna be there for most of her stream stuff, collab streams, cause yeah, I'm gonna be there. Am I in the concert? Maybe. Of course I'm in the concert. What do you think I am? She like invites me and I'm like, no, I don't want to participate in your concert. What the heck? Why would you even invite me? Do you know who I am? What are you gonna give her for a present? I'm gonna draw her something. Just like I do for everybody. I'm gonna draw her something cute. Yeah, I'm excited for the drawing. Maybe I'll draw it on stream too. I don't know, that's normally a bad idea because I get so distracted when I draw on stream. It's actually the least productive thing I can do. Art on stream, I am so unproductive. I can't get anything done. Even if nobody's even in chat saying anything, I'm just like, I must do anything other than draw. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of drawing lately. It's been fun. It's been tiring. Drawing is fun and tiring. See, this is why when I was younger, my mom always said, oh, you should become an artist. And I always said, Mom, I like art, but if I had it as a career, I would probably kill myself. I would not like it anymore. And then, now I do art. A lot. And, it still rings true. Here we are! I just get so tired of doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know if you guys feel that. And it's not just art, it's really anything. I couldn't just sit down and be like an artist full time. Because that just sounds so exhausting. Just sitting and drawing all day and that's all you do? Even if I was really, really, really good, I would just get so depressed. I mean, even like streaming sometimes. If I do it too much, I start to feel like I hate it, you know? It's really anything. If I do anything too much, if I play video games too much, I'm like, I hate video games now. If I sing too much, I hate singing. I can't imagine going into, maybe this is why I'll never be able to get a real job, because I'm just not able to do the same thing over and over again without feeling like my life is dissolving in my hands. I just want to do something else! I want something more! I want to mean something in this world. Yeah, and when you have to do something, you hate it. Yeah, that's true. Whenever I have something to do, I'm like, I'll do anything other than that, thank you. I had some stuff I had to do when I got back from the trip, and instead of doing the stuff I needed to do, I procrastinated. And I didn't buy it. I built an entire miniature house. I built an entire miniature house, kind of like the one Yui's making. In fact, I have that same kit she has right now. I've just never built it. I built a whole miniature house. It took me like an entire night. And I was like thinking the whole time, you know, I should be doing something that I'm supposed to do. But I just kept doing it. I just kept building that stupid house, bro. What is wrong with me? I can't do what I meant to do. I have to do anything else. Oh, but speaking of doing things I'm not supposed to do, I have recently developed an addiction, which I think I am, you know, so, oh god, so, there's this little app, you might have heard of it, it's called Whatnot, and it's basically like, do you remember back in the day when we had cable television and you would go on TV at 5 AM and they would be selling you random shit at 5 AM that you didn't need? It's basically that. That's the entire app. It's live streams of people selling you shit you don't need. Lives, not infomercials, live streams. This is like super late at night, they'd have live stuff where they would just sell like the stupidest shit. And I may have spent over $200 on stuff I don't need on that app, and spent the last like 48 hours doing nothing but watching live streams of people unboxing things and selling things to me. But on the bright side, I will open them all on stream, so I will make content out of it. But I spent over $200. You know, kind of just adds up. You see something that's $10, you're like, oh, it's just $10. Then you buy it, and then you're like, oh, another thing, it's only $10. And you buy it, and then you know it adds up. And then there's shipping. So what the rabbit hole I fell into is, and this is actually something I've always liked, obviously, blind boxes. Kawaii, cute, kawaii, desu, blind boxes. Like art figures and stuff like that. There's a lot of those on that app. People selling that. And you do kind of get them at a decent price because, you know. But do I need it? No, I don't need any of that stuff. I did not buy any Labubus. You'll be happy to know I did not buy any Labubus. They do sell a lot of Labubus on there. I'd say it's actually mostly Labubus. But I don't like Labubus. I think they're ugly as sin. You know, if someone gave me a Labubu, I'd probably be fine, but like I would keep it. If it was green specifically, I'd keep it. But I don't want to buy a Labubu. They're so ugly and they're so expensive. Why would I buy a Labubu? Actually, when me and Perry and Toka were hanging out, we thought about looking for like Lafufus, the fake Labubus at like Five Below sales and stuff, and getting matching Lafufus for like $5, but we didn't find any, so that didn't happen. But I did not buy a Labubu. It's no Labubus. They're all different blind boxes, cute things, cute dolls and stuff. Do I need them? No. I don't need any of them. Most of them are blind boxes. I got some things that were like already confirmed. And then... First of all, I had no idea these blind boxes even existed in the first place to like discover this app, and they were so freaking cute. Okay, it's just such cute stuff, and when it shows up at my house, I will open it all on stream and show you how cute it is and show you how financially irresponsible I am with my money. But I think you will be happy to know that last night, I made the executive decision, after spending another like $100, to uninstall the app. I have uninstalled the app, and even though, in the back of my mind, I really want to reinstall the app, and watch more live streams, and buy more things I don't need, I'm holding back. I am holding myself back. I am not re-downloading the app. We are not re-downloading the app. The things will show up at my door, and that's all I get, and you don't get to spend any more stupid money on stupid things you don't need. It's not even like I have money to spend on these stupid things I don't need. I just do! But I told I told my mom about this, and I was like, I spent like $200 on things I don't need. So that might be showing up. And she was like, well, you can just write it off on your taxes, right? I'm like, can I? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can write off cute doll blind boxes on my taxes, Mom, but okay. Can you imagine? Make it a job. Just buy things I don't need. Make it my job. I did it for content. If you make content with it, maybe you can. There's some rules and there's some, I don't know, I've heard a lot about that, but taxes is just so scary. I'm always worried. I'd be worried that I would do something wrong. No, your Labubu blind box is not a business expense. The IRS comes to my house and takes my cats because I bought a Labubu and I wrote it off on my taxes. Can you imagine? I don't know. But yeah, we will be doing a stream where I show you my terrible decisions. I bought hundreds of dollars worth of blind boxes and stupid shit. But I did get some of the stuff I really wanted. And the stuff I don't want. The stuff I unbox and I don't like. You know, like it's not for me. I'll probably give to my gen mates. So it kind of works as like Christmas presents too. Because Christmas is coming after Halloween. You know? So I was thinking I'll probably have a lot of stuff I don't want from there, since a lot of them are blind boxes. So I'll put Senpai would never fund this. Senpai would never fund my ideas. He's like, nope. Okay, you're bad with your money. If you ask Senpai, he'd probably just tell you I'm terrible. I have terrible financial clarity. I bet that's what he'd say. But yeah, I will bundle them for my gen mates, and then when we do our like Christmas merch drop and stuff like that, which we will probably do, I will send the bundles with everybody's merch to everybody in all my gen mates. That's what I'm thinking. I think that would be cute. They receive their merch and they receive cute surprise presents from me. I'm like, Sunday, can you pay an extra like $20 shipping to send them stupid shit? Thank you. Thank you. But I am excited for my dumb purchases. I want to see them. I want to see how stupid it is. Imagine it all comes and it's like really ugly. I'm just sad. Yeah, we'll definitely do a stream where we unbox them. I don't know. It shouldn't take too long for them to show up. Most things say they'll ship like within a week, so hopefully in the next week or so I can do that. What else? I definitely want to do a miniature house building stream like Yui's been doing. But with a different set because I don't want to do the same set as her. I have multiple sets that I've never built. I have the strawberry milk one she has, but I'll probably save that for a later date. I don't want to just be a copycat. I'm just like, oh, Yui built this thing? Oh, look, I have it too and I did it better. I'm kidding. I bet, did hers come out really good? How well did hers come out? I feel like when I put them together, they either come out looking really, really nice, or they come out looking absolutely dog shit. Did hers come out really good, or really bad? I guess I can just go check right now. Did you finish it on stream? I don't know if you actually finished it on stream. Those things take a long time to build. I mean, the one I built in the middle of the night, it took me like 10 hours in the middle of the night to build that thing. I stayed up all night building it. Is Yui a professional house builder? And she built a very nice house. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look right now. Did she finish it? It looks good. We need to get Yuri a better fucking camera. Oh my god, why is it so blurry? New Yui Handcam Fund, guys. Might need electrician's tape. I love it when they have little electronic things in the box to put together. The one I made the other day has little light up things in it too. And I put them together. I always feel so smart when I put electric things together, because I'm like, oh look, I'm an electrician. I just put the bronze cable with the bronze cable and the other cable with the other cable, and then I wrap them together, and now I click a button, it turns on. Oh, I'm so smart. It makes me feel so good about myself. I'm like, wow, yes, it makes you feel good, and then when you mess it up, you just cry. But I mean, I can show you guys the one I made. It has reflective bits on it though. Let me see if I can show it on stream here, or if I'll have to take pictures. Cause it has a little reflecty. I put the reflecty sides on it, so. Able to stream more often now. I've gotten a lot of the stuff that was taking up a lot of my time out of the way. It's very good. Very nice. Very nice. I'm still busy, but not as busy as I was previously. So, I'm really hoping. If I do this, what do you guys see right now? Oh, okay, it's working. Okay. Can I show this on stream? Oh my god. The two reflecting. Oh no! Ha. If I just hold it like this, and I don't move it too much, I think it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it like this and show you guys really quickly, okay? I'm gonna show you guys the house I made in one night. You guys ready? I'm gonna do it really fast. Because if I move this too much, the reflection is bad. So, okay. Look at it! Look at it. Look at it. How do I turn it on? I'm gonna turn it on. Isn't that cool? Isn't that epic? I made this in one night. And I want to make more of them. But it took a long time. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's got a little swingy bench in there. Like here. Swings. There's a cat. Yeah. Gotta switch back. Okay. How long did it take? I don't know, way too long. Way too long. It's not something I could finish in one stream. But I could definitely like start something. I could build the furniture and then do the tiny details off stream. Because the tiny details are really the hardest part, because you have to like put it really close up to your face and use tweezers, and then the glue gets everywhere and then it sticks to everything, and it's a pain in the butt. But I could probably build the furniture and stuff on stream. The closest this generation will get to owning a home. That's so true. We buy miniature homes as young adults because we know we'll never get the real thing. It's never gonna happen. Hey, this house costed me like 30 bucks. That's the best I'm gonna get. Yeah, I bought a bunch of these kits off of Temu. So, you know how I said I had an addiction to buying random stuff I don't need on Whatnot? About a year ago, I had the exact same addiction, but it was on Temu. Before the tariffs thing happened. So I guess maybe not a year ago, maybe around 2 years ago? A year and a half? Before all the tariff stuff. But, yeah, I had a Temu addiction. So I don't get addicted to gacha games. I don't get addicted to much. I don't get addicted to meth. I don't get addicted to drugs. I'm not addicted to weed. I'm not addicted to smoking. I might be addicted to alcohol, but that's, you know, let's not talk about that. But I do get addicted to buying things. I think that is something I have a knack for. I don't have an addictive personality unless it comes to money and buying things I don't need. Bro, sometimes people come into my room and they say, "Oh my god, it looks like a toy store in here." Actually, we had somebody visiting our house for the last couple days, which is part of the reason why I decided not to stream. Because there's people in my house and they were loud. But there is this person, my mom's friend, childhood friend, in my house, staying with us. And she hadn't seen my room since I was like 5 years old. She came into my room and she was like, "It looks like a toy store in here. Oh my god! It looks so cute and like a toy store and like a 5-year-old's room. It looks the same as when you were a kid, except it's just got more toys." Like, that's... As an adult, I apparently own more toys than I did as a kid. I mean, I have my own money to buy my toys now. I can buy whatever I want. And that's a bad thing. You know, when I was a kid, my parents never bought me anything. I'd see something at Target, I'd be like, oh, I really want this. My parents would be like, no, it's $20, it's too much. You don't need that. Now as an adult, I walk into Target, I see something on a shelf, I'm like, oh, that's so cute, I want that. I buy it. I have the money to buy the things I don't need now. Adults buy toys because kids today want electronics. I don't know, I feel like, you know, if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of why a lot of people in my generation are spend so much money on stupid little trinkets and whatnot, you could look into like the financial crisis of like 2010 and when everybody was kids and that their parents probably didn't buy them anything they wanted because they couldn't afford it, because they couldn't fucking afford anything and they were probably gonna lose their house. But now as an adult, when they have the tiniest bit of money, they're like, what can I spend this on? Oh, something stupid? Yeah. I mean, if you want to like dissect the the psychology of it, we can, but you know, I like stupid things. You're grasping for some meaning. We just want to feel something. We just want something to give us hope in life. You know what gives me hope? Miku figures and cute dolls and blind boxes, which I always get the terrible luck on and I never get what I want. And then it makes me more sad. I have bought blind boxes before, like at the mall. Impulse buy a blind box and been like, oh my god, I want this in it. And I open it and I get the thing I don't want, and then I've cried about it. As an adult, as a full-grown adult, I've done this. I have bought blind boxes, not gotten what I wanted, and cried. Crying over IRL gotcha. I mean, like, the whole thing is, you know it's a gamble. You know that there's a potential for you to not get what you want. And I do it anyway, and then I cry about it. I'm like a fucking 5-year-old. When, like, mom doesn't get me McDonald's. Instead we go to Burger King. I'm like, it's not the same! It's not the same! You'll ever understand, Mom. She's like, it's just food. It's the same thing. No! One is McDonald's and one is Burger King. It is not the same. McDonald's has the cool toys. Burger King has the lame toys. Yes, it was inferior. They didn't have any good toys. McDonald's always had the superior Happy Meal toys, you know? You know, I have a curse whenever I buy any Sanrio blind box stuff. I always get Kuromi. And I don't hate Kuromi, but if you were to see my room, it is very bright and colorful. Lots of pastel colors. And Kuromi does not fit that. Kuromi is kind of dark and gothic. So when I get Kuromi, I'm just like, man. And if only I had a friend who liked Kuromi, but both Perry and Komiko, you know, my two closest friends, their favorite Sanrio character is fucking Tuxedo Sam. Tuxedo Sam, of all, like, what? Tuxedo Sam? Man. And I have to choose who I give it to, you know? Because I can't give them both the same thing if I only get one. Tuxedo Sam. Yeah, Tuxedo Sam. My favorite Sanrio character is Keroppi, but I also like Pom Pom Purin a lot. So if I get something Pom Pom Purin, I'm still very happy. I love Pom Pom Purin. And you know what's funny? Because I don't like dogs very much. But I love Pom Pom Purin. Maybe it's just the bright butter yellow. I think it's so cute. And I like his little butthole. That sounds weird. I think he's very cute. I like pudding. But yeah, Keroppi's my #1. I love Keroppi. Yeah, you know, one of like, Pom Pom Pudding's charm points is its butt. It always has a little X on its butt. That's like his charm point. It's real. It's real. I didn't just make this up. I am cursed with Kuromi. I mean, I don't hate Kuromi, but I don't want Kuromi. It's always hard to have like a favorite Sanrio character that never gets any love. Hanamaru Obaki, I think that's also Toka's favorite Sanrio character. So, but there's never anything with that character. Anyway, I'll stop talking about my material possessions and spending money on small, cute figurines and stuff. I mean, I haven't spent a fuck ton of money on Miku figures in a while. Specifically because of the tariffs. I mean, you really can't afford to buy, like, foreign items now. It's just ridiculously expensive. It's not even worth it. If I could, I would buy more Miku. There's so many cute Miku figures coming out, but it's just not worth it, man. It's so expensive. Oh. Yeah, I can't afford to buy a lot lately. You know what? I can't afford to eat. Can't afford to sleep. But would I spend the money on Miku instead of eating and sleeping? Maybe. I'd consider it. I would consider it. I mean, I can't eat Miku, but I can stare at her and she can make me feel happy inside. Yeah. Buying things is just a lot harder right now. Who needs sustenance when you have Miku? Do you guys have an addiction to spending money on something really stupid? Whether it's like a gacha game or a certain trinket, character, blind box. What's something people spend money on that's kind of useless? Pokemon cards? Cards of any sort? Magic the Gathering cards? Shoes? A lot of people are addicted to shoes. Buying shoes. Trading cards, yeah. That's so common. The fights out in stores about Pokemon cards is crazy. Plastic crack. They call Gunpla that, do they? I've never heard that before. I know, yeah, Gunpla is super cool. I tried building a Gunpla figure. I got a big one. And I lost like one piece and I couldn't complete it because it was like a very important piece, but it was so tiny and I lost it. And now it just kind of sits in the corner, untouched, because I can't, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do? I think if I ever buy Gunpla in the future, I'm gonna go for something way smaller. Not a big, giant Gunpla figure, like a really tiny chibi one or something. Something where I can, like, hopefully not have as many parts to lose. Gotcha games. If something is on sale, I buy a lot of electronics and stuff. I know the feeling of seeing something on sale and you're like, oh, I don't need that. One time, I was in a thrift store. Actually, recently, I was in a thrift store and I was just looking at their little, what do you call it, knickknacks. They're silly little things. Most of them are like candles and plates and silverware and toasters and stuff like that. But you know what I saw? You know what I saw at the thrift store? A like plastic wooden plastic branch. It was a branch, but it was made out of plastic. You know, it was like made to look realistic, but it wasn't made out of wood. It was just plastic. Yeah, you know that thing. You know one of those. And I really thought about buying just a plastic branch, because I was like, you know, my roaches might really like that. They might want to climb on that. Yeah, like a prop branch. I really stood there and I pondered it for way too long. Buying a plastic branch for my roaches. Do I need it? No. The thing is, when you buy stuff from thrift stores, though, I'm always worried about the sanitization. plastic branch. The roaches! My roaches would love to crawl all over that, right? The thing is, I already have so much like terrarium decorations that I don't even have in a terrarium currently because I impulse buy it and then I don't have space for it. So... so yeah. Just wanted to say it before I go to birthday dinner. Wait, it's your birthday! Quincy! Oh my god! Thank you for the membership on your birthday! What the heck? You should be saving that money for your presents, though. I had fun doing that one off collab where we did the painting nail stuff. Just because I was, you know, I was intoxicated. I had fun in the moment, okay? It was just afterwards where things went downhill. Severely. Very severely. But other than that, yeah. The roaches do eat plastic. They do eat plastic. My roaches, I'll put in like a plastic plant for them and they'll just nibble on it. And it's like, I don't even know why they nibble on it because it's not like they're being starved. They are given food all the time. They receive all kinds of different types of food. Currently, their terrariums, I give them a bunch of banana chips. That's gonna take them a while to finish because they're kind of hard. But I know it'll get, you know, they'll eat it, but yeah, sometimes they just opt for plastic instead. I guess they like to fill themselves with microplastics just like we do. They'd rather eat plastic than food half the time. Apparently roaches can digest plastic though, or some roaches can digest plastic. Similar to mealworms, how they can digest certain types of plastic. So I guess it makes sense. Maybe it's not the worst thing for them in the world. But I still don't understand why they would opt for the plastic plants over, like, when I give them a, I don't know, a piece of kale or a banana or something. They're like, do I want to eat a banana or do I want to eat plastic? Plastic. Plastic sounds good right now, yeah. Plastic's on the menu? I'm always going for plastic. Plastic! I love plastic. Something I've been thinking about a lot lately is possibly getting into, well, I'm only thinking about it. I'm not actually gonna like just jump on doing it because I think impulse buying pets is a really bad thing to do. I love pets. As you guys know, I have lots of spiders and freaking roaches. Thank you, Mad Strokes! Thank you! I have lots of roaches, and I have spiders, and I have chickens. You know, I have lots of critters. I don't think it's good to impulse buy animals. Like, you should definitely do a lot more research before you do that. I have done it in the past. When I was like younger and regretted it. Oh my god, I regretted it. Before I worked at an aquarium, when I was like 16, I impulse bought these tiny little catfish. They were called upside down catfish from like the pet store. Bro, they were upside down catfish. They swam upside down. Like that was their whole thing. They were upside down catfish. And I immediately put them into water that was both not treated and way too cold for them, and they died like within a day. And I was just sitting there like, what the heck happened? I don't understand. It's because I was a dumbass. I was a dumbass and I didn't know how to take care of fish, and I just randomly impulse bought them. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be an idiot like me. And then when I started working at my aquarium, I found out why they died immediately. It's because I'm an idiot! Yeah, don't impulse buy animals. It never works out. It's a terrible thing. Don't do it. But I have been thinking about crabs a lot lately. Terrestrial crabs. There's a couple terrestrial crabs you can keep as pets. Halloween crabs and stuff. Halloween crabs, moon crabs. They're like terrestrial crabs. I guess there's also hermit crabs, technically. Hermit crabs are cool. I just really like crabs. But the problem with taking care of crabs is they do need heating. They need light, which my room does not have. And they also need a pretty consistent humidity and temperature level. What about extraterrestrial crabs? You know, those might do better in my room, honestly, if they're extraterrestrial. My room might be the perfect environment. But, yeah. I just... When it comes to, like, humidity and, having heat lamps and stuff like that, I'm always afraid I'm gonna set my house on fire. In fact, one time, when we were growing my baby chicken, Beeper, we got her when she was a chick and we raised her up to be adult chicken. And she's still here today. She's a good chicken. Very cute chicken. Fluffy white chicken. When we were raising her and we had her like in a room, they have to be warm when they're growing up, right? And you can't constantly like take care of them because if you try and sleep with a baby chick, you'll probably roll over onto it and crush it in your sleep. So we had like a big comfy setup box for it, and we put a heating pad in there under a blanket, and the heating pad caught fire in the middle of the night. We almost had a roasted chicken in our hands. But yeah, I don't trust heating pads. I don't trust heat lamps. I don't trust any of that shit. I think we have just really faulty electrical wiring in our house. So plugging things in, it can completely break the power. It can like do a surge. It can do all kinds of things. Waking up and breakfast is already there. Whenever I smell fire or like the tiniest bit of burning, my brain immediately goes to something's on fire in my house. Even if it's not in my house. Sometimes my neighbors will like barbecue, and I don't know why they barbecue and it smells so smoky. I feel like your barbecue should not be that smoky, but I smell it and I'll worry that my house is on fire. Because we have such bad electrical system in our house. It's a very old house. It just things don't I don't trust it. I don't trust plugging in a heat lamp. I don't trust plugging in heat pads because of the blanket catching on fire incident. Why don't you fix it then? Oh, we live in a very old house. It would be hundreds of thousands of dollars to change our electrical system and make it safer. I mean, it was probably installed like hundreds of years ago when they were like, a little bit of lead, a little bit of exposed wires. Psh, it's okay. Nobody will see it behind this wall. You know? We've had electricians come to our house and they've told us it's going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars to redo the wiring. So instead, I will just opt to not put anything too crazy on our system. And hope our house doesn't catch on fire! Yay! Yay! Just do the drywall yourself. Uh-huh. I know how to do that. You know what? I'll just do the electric systems myself. I'll just do everything myself. And then the house will definitely catch on fire and burn down. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's an old house. Bad electricity. Whatever. I would love a Halloween crab, but probably not gonna happen. My dad did the wiring part for our house and it did catch on fire. See, that's what I'm afraid of. Electricity is such a scary thing because it's like invisible danger, you know? Scary. I don't like. I feel like being an electrician is probably a pretty good industry to go into because, you know, a lot of people need that shit, you know? And you can charge them $100,000 to redo their house. Yeah. You guys ever been electrocuted before? When I worked in an aquarium, they also had really bad electrical systems, and I would electrocute myself all the time because there's a lot of exposed like outlets and wires right where the water was, and everything was always coated in a nice thick wet slime because when things are super humid and super salty, it gets in the air and it coats everything in like this salty wet sludge. It's not fun. And I would just electrocute myself all the time there. It was great. I mean, my heart's never stopped, so that's good. My body once completed circuit at high school bell? What? I remember one time a kid was I was in math class in high school. And there's this kid in front of me who's like messing around and he was like trying to impress the girls behind him somehow. I don't even know. But he put a paper clip in an outlet and then he shocked the shit out of himself, and it's really funny. Imagine trying to impress girls and then shocking yourself to death. Being tased is not fun. Yeah. Did the girls get impressed? No, I think everybody jumped. I remember they had to like pause the whole class because he freaked out so much that everyone was like, what the fuck is happening? Because he did electrocute himself. Pretty bad, I think, too. It was funny, though. Not impressive, but funny. Entertaining. 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 Why pay attention to the teacher when you can just electrocute yourself? Don't go and stick paper clips into outlets, okay? Just don't do that. Bad idea. Bad idea, guys. Bad idea. You won't get electric powers. It won't make you a superhero. You won't be supercharged like a creeper. You'll just have your heart stop. Yeah, use a fork instead. No! What if it's for the bit? Oh, well, if it's for the bit, I mean, can't argue with that. Anything for the bit, right? I caught my sister trying to put a fork in an outlet before when she was in her 20s. Bro, okay. Can we talk about how some people are so fucking stupid? I, as a grown-ass adult, have met other grown-ass adults who still put, like, metal and plastic in the microwave. And then when it starts burning, they go, what? I don't know why's that happening? I've had friends do this. I've met so many people who do stuff like that with microwaves. Putting forks in the microwave or putting like tinfoil in the microwave, and then it starts sparking and catching on fire, and they're like, huh? Huh? What? And then you have to explain to them why you don't put metal in the fucking microwave. Like, have they never used a microwave before? Have you never used a microwave before? Isn't that like the most common kitchen appliance? What? Make it make sense. How do people still not know this? I'm even like cautious when I put like a cup that has a little bit of, you know how there's like plastic but safe cups? There's certain types of plastic that is like microwave safe, but there's also certain types of plastic that is not microwave safe. And I'm so hesitant to put even plastic that I know is microwave safe into the microwave because it scares me. I have to watch it the whole time just in case it starts catching fire and melting. Because people burn their houses down doing that shit. But yeah, pretty people do that. Fancy microwave have metal shelves? Isn't that? I don't think that's a microwave. It's like a microwave oven, mini oven, right? They work differently, I believe. Right? They work slightly differently. Electricity's scary. That's an oven. It's like a microwave oven. There's like mini ovens that have that. I don't know how that works though. I mean, it's called a microwave oven. There's microwave ovens, right? But are they microwaves or ovens, guys? I mean, if you can put metal in it, I would guess it's an oven. But I don't know. I think I can hear my neighbor's dog screaming outside my window. Oh, people burn their house down because they didn't know a couple noodle needs water? Oh my god, I guess that could happen. Because it's like so dry, it could just catch fire. I never thought about that, putting a cup of noodle with no water in the microwave. Yeah, I guess that's dangerous. If you just put like a piece of paper in the microwave and turned it on, that could be dangerous too. Pointy metal? The pointy metal causes arcs? Is that it? Why do they call it oven when you of in the cold food out of hot eat the food? You know, that's a really good question. I wonder that every day. Did you just have a stroke in my chat? What the hell? Oh yeah, people who put water on grease fires. Putting ice in like the fry maker. Very smart. Do it. I do it. I do it all the time. Walk into a McDonald's, put some ice in their fry in the oil fryer. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Don't do that. Please don't do that. That's so evil. That can shut down a restaurant, bro. You don't just make fried ice, okay? That's not how you make fried ice. And also, why would you want fried ice? Why? Put grapes in the microwave? I've done that before. I have put a grape in the microwave. Just because I mean, I did it on purpose. I did it safely. As safely as you can put a grape in the microwave. But, I have done that. It's cool. I don't remember what the science is behind putting grape in the microwave, but yeah, if you put a grape in the microwave, it does like electric shit. It goes. I don't think it'll burst into flames, but maybe if you left it in long enough. But it is cool to watch. Maybe because it's like full of water in there. Do not put grapes in the microwave. It makes grape gas. What? Oh, is this why I'm so dumb? Because I got exposed to the grape gas? Oh no, not the grape gas. This is why they needed to do surgery on a grape. They're just too powerful. We need to dissect them. We need to find out what they're all about. Yeah, look up grape in microwave. Don't just do it. It's probably better if you just Google it. Don't actually put a grape in the microwave, because I do believe it could be bad, maybe. Yeah, grapes in the microwave. They like make colorful electricity. Look up microwave. Grape in microwave. I'm looking it up actually right now. I want to see it. Whole grapes in the microwave oven. Microwave oven? Okay, what's the difference between a microwave and a microwave oven? They look like boobs. These grapes look like boobs. Oh, they're touching. Oh, they're kissing. Oh! I need to show you guys this. I'm gonna put the kissing grapes on the screen. Hold on. Boiled egg in microwave? What does that do? I guess it could explode, maybe. Wait. How do I show this on my screen? feels stupid. How long has it been? I've forgotten how to use my own computer? Is this the one? Oh. Don't look at all of that. Oh. What? Why is it twice? Look at the grapes in the oven. What? It looks like boobs! Okay! What is happening? Why is there two? Can you see it twice, guys? Oh, hi! Oh. I had an, Oh! That's where that was. I found it! Don't look at my bookmarks, okay? I only bookmark porn tabs. Sometimes. Very important. Okay, you guys want to see the grapes? We're gonna watch the grapes in the microwave. Microwave oven. What's the difference? Watch. See? They kiss. When you put grapes in the oven, they kiss. Duh. How can they kiss? Watch them. Watch more grapes kissing. They're turning the grapes gay! They're kissing. And then they meld together and become a singular grape. Okay, I'm getting rid of this now. It is cool. Microwaves, the science behind microwaves are actually pretty cool. It's interesting that we have such a revolutionary invention in like every household. There's a lot of really cool things you can do with a microwave. Do I recommend doing it with a microwave? No, because you probably will set your house on fire. But there's a lot of really cool things microwaves can do because it's literally it's throwing little which radiation is it? Gamma radiation? Alpha, beta? I think it's gamma. Wait, what radiation is in a microwave? It throws little tiny, or is it called atoms? Molecules of radiation. Like at the thing in the microwave, it just like shoots it through them, and the energy causes things to heat up. Isn't that cool? Little, yeah. It's not ionized radiation. Okay, what radiation is it? It has a name. Is it just called microwave? Microwaves just shake water molecules. Do they? Microwaves were discovered in a horrific way. Some guy decided to nap in front of a radar dish because he was cold. Oh. Okay. Good to know. That's why the window has a pattern on it to prevent it from hitting you. Yeah! Microwaves are so cool! Little waves, microwaves waving through your microwave. And they just heat things up. Very cool. Very cool. Science! Science! I like science. I like science a lot. And if you put your balls in the microwave, they'll get giant because they'll be full of of cancer and radiation. I learned that from South Park, and that's definitely true and real, and definitely is how that works. Put your balls in the microwave. You can hop around on them too. True. Do not microwave the ball juice. You can do whatever you want with microwaves and balls. You can make them big. I learned that from South Park. My favorite science channel show. I mean, I also learned that you can like get high off of huffing cat piss from South Park. That episode of South Park genuinely traumatized me. The one where they huff cat piss? Kenny? I think Kenny gets addicted to huffing cat piss. Yeah, that was traumatizing as a kid to watch that one. I don't know why specifically that one, but it was. I don't like that one. It's my favorite science show though. That episode changed my life. Ever since, I can't stop huffing cat piss. I'll never be the same. All my brain cells are gone. I have 5 cats now. No! It's a scary episode. I don't like it. Don't huff cat piss. There's a lot of better things to huff, like glue. What could go wrong? I still want to do a glue eating stream someday. Just want to eat glue. Non-toxic glue. But I still just want to eat it. I want to eat the glue. I wanted to try glue. Well, there's lots of non-toxic versions. You can definitely try it and not die. The non-toxic one doesn't taste as good. Oh! Oh! You know, I need to buy more glue so I can make more of those craft projects. Like the little house I showed you guys earlier. Okay, what are we gonna do this month? We definitely need to play horror games. I want to play Mortuary Assistant because that was the game you guys voted on for horror games, and I bought it! I bought the game! But I have been saving it for the spooky month of October, because I feel like that's the best month to play horror games. Maybe we should play a lot of horror games this month. We're gonna play Mortuary Assistant. We're gonna do pumpkin carving, probably. If I can get a pumpkin. Are those illegal now? Pumpkins? I want to do lots of like craft projects and stuff. I'm in a very crafty mood lately. I want to craft things with my hands. A crafty mood. Like crafting things. Pumpkin carving sounds cozy. Pumpkin carving, honestly, in my opinion, sounds gross and dirty. Like, I'm just gonna get my desk covered in pumpkin guts, and then I'm never gonna be able to get it off. And my room is gonna smell like pumpkin juice for the next 17 years. That's what it sounds like to me, but I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you guys. It is very, very messy. That's also why I don't like do cooking streams and stuff, because I would have to do it at my desk. And I just don't want to get like cake batter and shit all over my desk, and then I'm gonna have to scrub it off. I mean, just doing craft projects and getting glue on my desk is bad enough. The current desk mat I have on my desk is so disgusting. It is covered in glue residue and dirt and like who knows what. And I clean it all the time. It's just like ingrained into the material at this point. I need to get a new one, but yeah, this one's seen some shit. And you know, you guys are lucky that the camera kind of doesn't show how nasty it is. Because I can see how nasty it is in real life, but it looks kind of just clean on camera. Which is good. I don't use super glue. Super glue scares me. One time when I was a kid, I super glued like my fingers together. And then to un-super glue my fingers together, I had to like rip the skin off. Which I don't recommend. I don't really trust super glue after that. Yeah, zero. You could use acetone? Well, I was a kid, I didn't know that. Nobody told me that. No super glue. I also, as a kid, you know, looking back on my life, I've done a lot of stupid things with glue. I guess just eating glue is the next step, you know? But I also used to, when I was a kid, you know how girls, I've never been like a girly girl. I've never really done any girl stuff. In fact, painting my nails with Perry and Toka was like the first time I've done that in forever. But you know how girls have press-on nails and stuff like that? When I was a kid, I got these Hello Kitty press-on nails because I thought they were so cute at, like, I don't know, Claire's or something. And I didn't understand that there was supposed to be nail glue that you glue to glue the fake nails to your real nails. Because I didn't know that. So I was like, what glue do I have? Oh, hot glue. I hot glued fake nails to my real nails. And it was extremely painful. And I was like, this is just the cost of beauty. Everybody does this. Everybody, all women must do this. Because it's the glue that makes the most sense. Hot glue. Beauty is pain. I must be doing it right. Yeah, so I hot glued a bunch of Hello Kitty nails to my nails. And it was very hot and painful. And I was like, this is just the cost. This is just the cost of being beautiful. It's just the cost of beauty. Guys, I'm beautiful now. I must go through the pain. Why didn't you go straight for the ouch and pain? Well, because if I just used like Elmer's glue as a kid, I was like, that would take too long to dry. Right? So, something that dries really fast. Hot glue. It makes sense, and it dries clear. It makes sense, okay? It made sense for me when I was a kid, okay? It just made sense in my brain. A little kid brain. But now I know that if you want to glue some nails onto your nails, you use nail glue, not hot glue, okay? I've learned! I still probably will never do it. I tried, fake nails. I think Komiko made me do fake nails at some point. Cause she likes them. She helped me put on fake nails, and I fucking hated it. I hated the way it felt. I hate the feeling of having something constantly on your nail. I mean, even just painting my nails, I didn't like that very much either. And it was so stinky. Why do people do this to themselves? Why are we painting the what is nails made out of? The keratin? Why are we painting the keratin that grows out of our fingers? Why do we do that? That's disgusting. Think about it. You're basically like... It's like... Why? Why are we painting that shit? There's like keratin growing out of our skin, and we're like, oh, you know, it'd be really nice if we put some red on there. Made a little bougie. You know, the guys would really like that. I bet a guy who sees the keratin on my nails covered in glitter will think I'm so hot. I don't know, sometimes I just think about human psychology and how that makes sense, and it just doesn't make sense. But somehow we've evolved to do stupid things like that, and it makes sense, but I don't get it. Maybe I'm just not the right demographic. Maybe I just will never understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm not girly enough. Maybe I was meant to be a boy. I'll never understand makeup. I'll never understand nails. I don't understand fashion. I don't understand any of that. I'm just trying to live, man. Why do I have to be pretty too on top of that? It's scary. If it's like a bug that'll poop on itself to coordinate. Hey, I mean, it works for bugs. I've never met a girl where the deciding factor was nails. Well, I feel like for guys, a lot of times, they don't really care about even the makeup or, you know... I don't know. I would rather not make myself uncomfortable by putting on makeup or nails or something like that. Maybe it's a sensory thing for me. I would rather be comfortable. Going outside and being around people is scary enough. Why would I go and put on, like, painful shoes and cover my face in goop? I don't want to do that. I think it can be very pretty, though. I think some people... It is an art at the end of the day. Makeup is beautiful. Some people do it very beautifully. Beautiful. But I feel like there's a difference between art and like people who feel like they have to do it to meet a standard. I know men also have weird standards too, but I think they're all stupid. All of those standards. I should be able to walk around naked. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That's gross. If I saw someone walking around naked, I would say, you're disgusting. Stop it. Get some help. You know what I hate? I hate it when people wear like tight pants that are the same skin tone as their legs, and then you like see them walking down the street and you're like, are they not wearing any pants right now? Is that person pantsless? Like they're not even wearing underwear. Have you ever seen a person wearing pants like that? See, at least I know not to wear, like my fashion sense is not that bad. It's not that horrible, okay? I might wear the same thing every single day, the same jacket for the last 15 years, and still have shirts that I've had since I was in middle school, and my pants might all have holes in the butt because I just fart so powerfully. But I know not to wear skin-toed pants. Just fart so powerfully. You guys ever fart so hard that you like blow a hole in your fucking jeans? I was actually, before I was going on this trip, I was looking through all the pants I have, because I honestly have been wearing the same pants that I have been wearing since I was in middle school. Literally the exact same pants. And they're just kind of really beat up. Like, there's threads coming undone. And I looked at the butt on some of them, and some of them had holes in the butt, and I was like, ew. And it's because, I know why there's holes in the butt. There's holes in the butt because I like to sit on rocks that are very bumpy and have lots of jagged edges, but I sit on them anyway, and it tears holes in my pants, like tiny holes that get bigger over time. And then I'm an idiot and I never get new pants. I mean, it's like not something people would notice, but like I'll notice it, you know? I realized that I didn't have any pants without holes for my trip, and I was like, oh, everybody's gonna think I'm so gross and weird now. Oh, the world's tiniest little holes in the pants, and they're gonna see them, and they're gonna be like, I can see your butt. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I wore out the pants in my pants. I swear to guys, it's not from rocks. It's from farting so hard that I just blow holes in my... Because, you know, the fart's gotta go somewhere. I'm a very, like, what's the word? I'm very sensitive to, like, sensory stuff, I feel like. And, like, the clothes I wear, they have to be comfortable. I'm not gonna wear something uncomfortable. The pants I've had since I was in middle school, they're most comfortable. And so, I mean, it's not like I've never tried on any other pants. I have. But, like, there's so many pants that are just too stiff and it's, like, impossible to walk in. Or, it's same with shoes. I never change my shoes because the shoes I have, you know, they're broken in. They just feel comfy. But then you try on new shoes and they're, like, all stiff and painful. I don't want new shoes. I want my shoes. That's how I feel. That's why I wear the same things I've worn since I was a kid. Because I'm more comfortable in it. What model shoes you wear? I wear the ones that go on your feet. I have really tiny feet. I have really tiny feet. My feet actually don't fit into most shoes because they have really high arches. So when I try and shove my foot into a shoe, it like don't fit good. Cause like the top is too big and it's like too curved. Yeah, they don't fit. My feet don't fit good. So it's also part of the reason why I never change my shoes. Because once I'm comfortable, once I've broken in a shoe, it's like it's just so painful to go get new ones. I gotta wear them out, you know? I got fucked up feet! Fucked up genetics, I guess. I don't know. I feel like when I spun the gene wheel as a baby, I just got all the bad ones. All the bad genes. I don't even like wearing jeans. There's no shoes that fit comfy from the get-go? Nope. Nope. But, you know, it's not just shoes. Pants. Anything. Even headphones. I'm very specific about the headphones I have. A lot of people have, like, over-ear headphones that, like, cover their whole ears and they can't hear anything but what they want. But my ears, they get sensitive after time if something's on them too long. So I need headphones that aren't too heavy. And I also like to be able to hear things around me to some extent. Otherwise I get paranoid, you know? Because, like, what if someone tries to sneak up on me? So, I have the only headphones that I've ever liked, and I've had them for years, is the Astro A10s. Wired headphones. Those are my headphones. And there's, like, upgraded versions now, and they're all wired, and they're all different, and I don't like them! I want the old one! Give me the old one! Those are the only ones I like. Astro A10s. I actually need new headphones, because these ones, if the cord is touched a little bit, it'll go, you know? You know? Can you hear my stomach growling? It's growling so loudly. I'm really hungry. Yeah, so it'll do that all the time if I touch the cable. And also a roach died in one of the ears of my headphones, so that's been in there for like a year or so. So, I mean, it's not really affecting anything. I mean, maybe it could be adding to the sound, but when it first died in there and I would shake the headphones, you could kind of hear the roach, like the roach's corpse kind of like slide around in there, but I think it's just disintegrated over time or something. I don't hear it anymore. But yeah, I think I need new headphones. I think I need new headphones, guys. I've used the same ones for 7 years. Yeah, I just like, when I find something I like, I don't wanna leave it. You didn't remove the corpse. No, it like died in the internal like wiring of the headphones. You can't remove it without like prying them apart. Maybe we'll dissect my headphones when I get a new pair, and you'll see how nasty my headphones are because they're so old and gross, and there's a dead roach. We can look for the roach in it, guys. We can dissect my headphones and find the dead roach. See if it's still in there, or if it's like a bunch of little pieces. Maybe another roach crawled in there and like ate it, and then crawled out somehow, and that's why it's not there. I don't know. We can discover so much. You can discover all the secrets to my headphones and why they sound like crunchy. I'm so hungry. Ooh, I'm so hungry. What should I eat for dinner? I'm hungry. I wanna get something to eat. Glue? I could buy some glue. I think I should buy glue to eat for dinner. Streaming always makes me really hungry. I always forget to eat before stream, and then I start starving in the middle of stream, and I'm like, I can't make it anymore. I'm not gonna make it. Glue would not make you full. Save it for a snack. Maybe use it as like a condiment, a sauce, if you will. Saucy glue. Do I want a burger? What do I want? I don't know what I want. I do need to pre-stream snacks. I need like a snack bin that I can access when I'm hungry. I had it for when I did my birthday-a-thon, or whatever, I had a little snack bin so that I could like keep streaming consistently all day. And if I was hungry, I could just snack on. I had Slim Jims, and I had banana chips, and what else did I have? Dried fruit. I should make a permanent one. What is this sauce? It's delicious. It's Albert's. What? No. What is your guys' like go-to food when you're hungry? Do you always go for a burger? I always go for fries. Honestly, when I visited Periatoka, we got this really good Indian food, and I had never. Well, I've had Indian food before, but it makes me want to have more Indian food now. It's so yummy. I want more. Yeah, it is golden. It's so good. Pizza guy? Pizza is a good go-to. I like pizza. Burg pizza. Burgy pizza. Burger on pizza. But yeah. Mexican. I haven't had a good burrito in a long time. Ooh, I feel like I could go for a burrito actually. That sounds nice right now. A fat burrito. Big fat burrito. I want to stuff my face with fat burrito. Yeah. Eating a burrito right now is clearly a sign. It is! What's in your burrito? What is in your burrito? Oh my god, one time when I was in the hospital when I was a kid, hospital food I feel like is really hit or miss. It's like either really good or really bad, but they gave me what I could only describe as a cucumber burrito. What? Like, is that a thing? Cucumber burrito? But it wasn't just a cucumber burrito. I swear to God, like, it was just a cucumber wrapped up in a burrito. Like, not even a cut cucumber, just a full cucumber, and then they like wrapped it in a tortilla, and they were like, "This is food. This is food. You eat this now." I was like, "Okay, I will eat my cucumber burrito." Did they try to smuggle it into the prison? Cucumber burrito? Cucumber burrito? I don't know, I feel like that's not a food people eat. Just like a cucumber wrapped in a tortilla. But I swear to God, that's what I was given one time when I was a kid at a hospital. The hospital food was cucumber wrapped in tortilla. And they called it a burrito. I guess that is a struggle meal, isn't it? It's like girl dinner. A really weird girl dinner. But girl dinner nonetheless. You know, it might taste really good if you like dip that in ranch. A cucumber wrapped in a tortilla and they dip it in ranch. That could be good. That could be good. Now that I think about it. Maybe. It makes me want to try it. That's our band name. We are Cucumber Burrito! And here is our hit song. Cucumber in a tortilla! Thank you, Potato Radio! Yeah, I hope to be streaming a lot more often now that I'm less busy and now that vacation is over for me. I want to do more horror games. I want to do more craft projects. Hey, I almost died to a cucumber. Don't tell me you hate cucumber. I still eat it too. I want to do more craft projects. I feel like I want to like kind of go into doing more science content and like animal content. feel like I should start specializing a little bit more. I really want to be the science VTuber. Well, not the science. I feel like there's plenty of science VTubers. I want to be like the... What would you call it? Nature VTuber? Natural science VTuber? I want people to like associate me with that. I really want that. I want a really naturalist. Oh, I really wish we could go on like hikes together and like look at mushrooms. I guess I can always just take pictures of mushrooms and stuff. I need a better camera to do that. I need to buy a better camera and take pictures of mushrooms. I need to go outside more and take more pictures of mushrooms. You know, mushroom season is coming up soon. Actually, yeah, soon. It hasn't rained too much where I live yet, but it should start raining a lot more. And when there's rain, there's mushrooms. So maybe I'll take more pictures of mushrooms soon. I really like fall. I also really like spring. Those are the best seasons for cool plants and mushrooms and stuff. And then summer and winter, everything's just dead. But fall and spring, it's always beautiful. I love how much nature just sprouts and pops out. It's so fun. I do have the iNaturalist app. I do. I have identified literally every single plant, mushroom, and anything that grows in my area. Every time I take a picture of something I think is new, I already have it on there. I've just been collecting that stuff like Pokemon. I do like that app a lot. You know what? iNaturalist app should sponsor me. They should sponsor me. We should do a collaboration. Stop playing Pokemon Go and go play on the iNaturalist app. Take pictures of real plants and animals and then collect them. It is fun. It's really fun. I like it. It is they do kind of turn it into like a game, like a collecting game, but I think they could go more in depth on it. You know, I think they could really get the kids to play the game, you know? I feel like they could get hip with the kids if they just, you know, went more into the collectathon genre. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really cool app, but it's kind of bare bones. I want them to do more gamifying, more fun, make it fun, make it funner, make it more Pokemon. I'm so hungry. Oh. Can you hear my stomach growling every once in a while? It's so loud. Lately, my stomach has been so loud. It literally wakes me up at night. Do you guys ever have that? And I'm just hungry for like no reason too. I eat and then I'm still hungry. I'm just hungry all the time. I was worried when I got back from the trip that I had a tapeworm because I was so hungry all the time. I'm just a hungry bitch, I guess. But sometimes I'll just be laying down on my, I'll be laying down sleeping, and then my stomach will go so loud. I'll be like, oh, who the hell is in my room? It's my stomach. It's just talking to me. It's trying to tell me something. Never had that happen. It'd be nice to not get hungry. I love food, but it's just because I'm hungry all the time. I love food. Yummy, yummy. What? I don't know what my problem is. Maybe I do have a tapeworm. Maybe it's eating like half the food I eat, and that's why I'm hungry all the time. Why do we eat? Just to poop it again? Yes. Why do we drink? Just to pee it again? I am the giver of the snail eating tomato. I like see something that's way too big for me to eat and I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I'm not like a glutton or anything though. But I love food. Good food is delicious. Especially because my parents can't cook, so when I get good food, I'm like very happy. I'm very happy. Because good food is very good. Otherwise, I just end up eating like bagels and waffles and nothing of nutritional value. Goldfish? I eat a lot of goldfish. I love my goldfish. You know, I feel like goldfish is one of those snacks you just never get tired of. Goldfish. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys are looking forward to the Paris concert this month coming up soon in a couple days. You should definitely keep an eye out for that, and you should definitely watch it. Even if you can't watch it live, you should watch the VOD. Did you? My stomach just growled. Did you hear that? It was so loud. It went. I was so loud. There's no way the mic didn't pick that up. Cheez-It Snaps. Oh my god, you know what I haven't had in a long time, but I want it now. Oh, do you guys remember those, like, Snappies? That's what they were called, Snappies. Do you guys remember Snappies? I'm sure they're still around, but do you remember Snappies? It's like a green bean, but it's not a green bean. It's, I don't even know what it's made out of. Snappies. You guys know Snappies? Guys, have you heard Snappies before? Snappies. I don't know how it's spelled though. Hold on, let me find it. Snappies. Oh, they're called Snappies. Like snap and then pea, like a pea in a pot. Yeah, Snappies. Ooh, I want these so bad right now. Snappies? Oh, I'm gonna put these on the shopping list. I haven't had these since I was a kid. You guys had Snappies? Oh my god. If you haven't had Snappies, you should go get some Snappies. Are they actually made of peas? It says baked green pea snacks, but there's no way that they're actually... There's no way they're actually made from real peas, right? Because they're not the right texture. Yeah, no, they're like chips. They're not even real peas. They're not even green beans. I don't know what they're made out of. There's no way that they're actually made out of green beans. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the ingredients in there. Harvest Snap Slightly Salted Snappy Crisps. Snappies. Yeah, I think they do have a wasabi ranch flavor. They have a bunch of different flavors, but I remember liking them all as a kid. It's like a healthy snack for kids. My mom would get me them for my lunches when I was a kid. That's how I remember these. Fuck, I could fuck up a bag of Snappies right now. Harvest Snaps. I swear to God there was a brand that was called Snappies though. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm... What's that effect of things that never happened? But you remember that they happened? Snappies. I swear there's a brand called Snappies. But it looks like the main one is Harvest Snaps. Look up Harvest Snaps, guys. If you haven't had them before, go buy them. So good. I don't even know how to describe them, because what are they made out of? Snappy? Harvest Snap ingredients. It says they are made of green peas. Green peas, canola oil, rice, salt, calcium carbonate, and rosemary extract. How did they turn the peas into this delicious, delectable treat? I don't understand. What is the science behind this? Oh yeah, they do have a wasabi ranch flavor. How does this work? Do they grind up the peas and like dry it out? Whatever. We'll never understand the secret of Snappies. It's a secret we're not allowed. It's like the Krabby Patty secret formula. How does it work? We'll never know. I don't know if you guys know this, but something I learned about Perry when I went and I stayed with her is she really likes SpongeBob. Did you guys know this? She loves SpongeBob. And I knew she liked SpongeBob before, but she loves SpongeBob. She has this SpongeBob plushie that she like sleeps with every night. And she gave it to me when I was sick because she was like, it'll make you feel better. And I was like, it did. You know what? It did. SpongeBob did make me feel better. And also she watches SpongeBob every single night to go to sleep. She watches so much SpongeBob, bro. Yeah, we're talking about Perry. I didn't even know this about her, but she's a SpongeBob addict, straight up. She watches so much SpongeBob, and she watches like the same episodes she's seen before, over and over again. I'm sure she's seen the whole series like a million times at this point. I don't know. I find that to be a very interesting fact about Perry that I did not know. That she loves SpongeBob so much every night. Makes an insane amount of sense. It kind of does when you think about it, but I didn't realize to what extent she was a SpongeBob enjoyer. She's a SpongeBob addict. I get it though. I want to watch more SpongeBob now because of her. When I was a kid, I didn't really have like cable TV. I only had like the shitty PBS channels and stuff like that, the ones you didn't have to pay for. So I never really got to watch things like SpongeBob. Now I just want to watch all of SpongeBob. I want to watch SpongeBob. She's a competitive fan. SpongeBob. I also learned that my addiction to Octonauts is real. We watched so much Octonauts at Perry's house, and I put it on as a joke at first, but then me and Toka were like watching it, completely focused on it. It's a good show, okay? I like Octonauts. I understand. I feel like kids should like that show more than Peppa Pig or Bluey. Octonauts is so much more educational. Like it actually shows you and tells you about real animals in the ocean. It's so cool. And it's so cute. And the animation's so adorable. And you want to know something even crazier about Octonauts that I didn't even know? Me and Octonauts have been connected for longer than I even knew. My parents, when I was like 12 or something, they bought me this really nice, like, framed poster to put in my room because it was like cute and it had like chibi animals on it and it was like very kawaii desu. So they got it for me for my birthday at one point. Guess who it's by? It's by the creator of Octonauts, and it literally has the Octonauts characters in it, but it had no Octonauts branding. I don't know if this is before Octonauts that this poster is made, but I had no idea this was Octonauts. I have a poster with Octonauts on it, and I never even knew. I just thought it was a cute poster. But it has all the Octonauts characters in it. Isn't that crazy? I've been a true Octonauts fan before I even knew Octonauts existed, bro. Yeah, it's a poster by the creator of Octonauts, and they like do art. They're an artist. They do really cute art. Kind of makes me want to like make a children's series or something with cute art. I feel like I could do some cute children's series art. Maybe like write a children's book. I mean, the writing part probably not, but the drawing part I could do. I feel like anything I write is gonna inevitably become terrible and terrifying, but you know, I think I could do the art. Cute cartoon roaches? Yeah, I would love to do like cute art of like insects and animals to teach kids about animals and nature. I love that stuff. I think it's so much fun. Cutifying the scary world we live in. Yeah, I feel like if I wrote a book, not a good idea. If I drew a book, probably could be cute. I feel like everything I do, it eventually has the undertones of doom and death and destruction in it. every conversation I have becomes like an existential crisis about how we're all gonna die one day. I realized this the other day. Actually, Senbei said it to me. Senbei was like, you know, everything you say, it just, it becomes like really depressing. And I'm like, huh? I don't even mean for it to be. I guess I just have a doomer like sense of attitude. What do you call that? What is the word for a person who just like dooms all the time? I'm like not a doomy gloomy person, but I feel like I'm a pessimistic person at heart. So even when something's like really cool and fun and cute, I always like see the terribleness in it. I don't think that it's bad that things are terrible, but the world is terrible and we should realize that, you know? It can be cute and terrible at the same time. It can be full of lots of cool and amazing things and delicious food and amazing art and cool animals. But it can also suck ass at the same time, you know? I think that's reasonable. I can't help it. I have to see both sides. It's just like how mantises are beautiful and so cool and elegant looking, but then they also eat the heads of their mates. I feel like there can't be anything that is just purely good. I don't know. I would love to educate kids on like nature and animals and stuff. Octonauts, I think, does that really well. I would love to do something like that someday. I understand my content's not really kid-friendly, and I don't really want it to be because I find kids really annoying. I hate it when they come into my chat and they're like, "Do you have any Robux? Do you have Robux? You wanna play Roblox with me?" No, I don't want to play Roblox with you. Get out of my chat. Want to play Roblox? But at the same time, I think they should learn about nature and stuff. I think that's cool. I think that's epic. Very epic. Okay, I am starting to feel dizzy and faint from not eating. I'm so hungry. Roblox! You play Roblox with me? I do play Roblox sometimes though. Okay, maybe I am a child at heart. Roblox is fun sometimes. There's some good games on Roblox. Hey, you know, also something I learned about Perry, she's addicted to Roblox. Like, painfully addicted to Roblox. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave you with that little tidbit of information. Use it how you will. But I'm so hungry. I'm going to go get dinner now before I waste away. I don't even want to stand up. I'm so hungry. I should get food. I should go get some food. But yes, I'm so happy to be back, and I haven't made a schedule for this week, so I guess this week will probably be like no schedule, but I will try and stream more often nowadays. Remember, I gotta do the stupid financial decisions blind box stream. That's definitely something upcoming. What else do we have? Pumpkin carving. That's upcoming. Horror games. That's upcoming. Okay, so look forward to all of that. Okay. And I'm also gonna try and make lots more animal fact shorts, because it's really fun. On the days I don't stream, I try to make one. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys next stream, whenever that is. Hopefully soon. Alright. Bye-bye! Snail out. Ba-cha!